why people in UK invest in Dubai.
The UK people are very smart. They're not seeing Dubai just as a market. They're looking beyond that now. 2025 is going to be even bigger.
And now what Dubai offers is the various different lifestyle.
That is the one reason people are finding value for money and a good lifestyle here.
One piece of advice to give to people living in UK and looking to invest in Dubai.
Use a broker who's very well connected, very well informed, and well ranking, so they can give you an unbiased advice on the different comparisons and the different developers and different locations and different possible available opportunities.
That's another episode of Aeon and Tristel podcast. I'm here, your host, Salim Mukersho. Today, I have a special guest, and that's our associate partner in UK office, Mr. Hasnain Bayar. Great to have you here.
Thank you, Salim. Thank you for hosting me. And
Yeah.
it's always a pleasure to be in Aeon and Tristel Dubai office.
Yeah.
And
You do have quite regular visit. I mean, even living in UK, so you get to come to, like you came for award night. Yet obviously we were awarded as #1 brokerage firm in Emaar for the highest sale in the history. And obviously you have, a major contribution as well, being the partner and managing the UK office. So congratulations
Of
to
course,
you as well.
congratulations to all of us. Congratulations to you and the whole team, whether it's in Dubai or in London. I do visit Dubai very frequent because Dubai has always been a home for me as well. And at the same time, the work calls me here as well. So I come for the work. And even when we have a spare time, for the holidays, the kids love it, the family loves it.
Yeah.
So it's a home.
I just I would like the viewers to know. Obviously, you come from a very different background. So I know you for a long time. So you have a marketing background, right? So you were doing marketing in UK, and then obviously when we opened the company, we opened the office there. Can you explain what it took us as a company to have the flagship office in UK in one of the prime areas, which is the Mayfair? And I know, and you know, that it's not easy to get an office space there because understanding all the regulations and procedures, and it's not easy just to come, hey, I want to rent the space and I want to open a real estate company. So can you explain a little bit about that? Like what it took us to have the office in that particular location?
See, before that, before 2018, Aeon and Tristle used to do regular events in London as well. So across the UK, they used to do the road shows. And you know that in the Dubai real estate market, UK has always been in the top 5 countries. Sometimes it's even on the top of the list as well, and the #1 nationality to invest in the UAE market. At the same time, but on the worst side of it, has always been in the top 5, to be
Yeah,
honest.
that's right. I
So the
agree with that.
clientele was always there.
Yeah.
Now, we used to do events over there. We used to do road shows over there. And then one day, Mr. Salim was here at the event with us, and he realized that, why not we have a complete flagship store which gives them a full facility
Yeah.
from their own city or from their own country, where the customers can not just only visit an event, but they can regularly visit and discuss their investments, their portfolios, manage their properties, their rentals. So
Yeah.
everything's like a full turnkey A to Z solution from their own city or from their own country. And that was the major reason to open up the flagship store over there.
So which was in 2018.
2018, the idea was incorporated, as you mentioned in your question as well, that it's a very, very tedious process in UK
Yeah.
to incorporate a real estate company, especially,
Yeah.
and something which is selling real estate abroad, not just in UK. They're doing business outside UK. So that comes with very stringent, laws and policies you have to follow. There's a lot of what you call the documentation. There's a lot of preparation involved in that. And so it took us almost a year. And by 2019, we were up and running.
I remember in 2019, I had a conversation with Salim, and we had like a team meeting where he said that, listen, it's a great thing. We have an office in UK right now. And for people not knowing UK and not knowing that how hard it is, to open. Yeah, I mean, you can go to any location and have an office probably, but specifically in the historical place, in the central areas, and the most demanded areas, like it takes a lot, like to get the relevant approvals to open an office there.
Yes, London Mayfair is the center point of London. It's the most poshest district of London as well. The price per square feet in Mayfair is the highest price per square feet compared to the whole UK market. And opening up a business setup over there, coming from abroad and then starting fresh over there, it takes a lot of effort, a lot of documentation, a lot of policies to follow, and a lot of cost as well. So running that office is not easy. There's a lot of cost involved in that as well, because Mayfair just is the most suitable district for our kind of business because it's in the center. So from London, because of the public transport links are so good, people do not prefer to drive because it's so much of traffic. The roads are not that great. They're not wider roads. And
Yeah.
the parking is a major issue, especially in
Oh
central
yeah,
London.
parking is
So
a
we
nightmare.
wanted to be somewhere in the center where anybody from east, west, north, south part of the London could visit us easily with the help of the public transportation as well.
And then you just say that, okay, we are located in Mayfair. Everyone knows where is the Mayfair, located, and then they can
It's
just
very
easily
easy to
come.
describe. So we just tell them, we're just off the Park Lane and off the famous Oxford Street. Everybody knows Oxford Street. Whoever comes to London goes to Oxford Street for shopping. Whoever
Mhm.
goes to London visits Hyde Park and Mayfair. All the best restaurants are in Mayfair. So it's very easy to, have a conversation with someone and say, give your address. And, we don't have to just explain them or send them location. We're just in the Mayfair off the Oxford
And
Street.
especially to add to that point, like I do travel frequently for work to London. I mean, that's where we do our common, events. And I realized that all the people actually visiting from GCC, right, and from also different countries, they stay either in Mayfair, Kensington, Belgravia, so in this central zone. So which means that, and then you are dealing with higher price for Airbnb and higher price for the hotels as well. So people who are staying there, that means someone who can actually afford that kind of luxury lifestyle. And I think that's actually a blessing for a real estate company having a spot at that particular location where you know that you can entertain and have all these people, around you.
So over the last few years, we were the only brokerage house based out of
How many
UAE.
are there now?
There are very few, to be honest, and they're
In Mayfair?
not in Mayfair. They're in London.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
so they're in London. No one's in Mayfair. We were the first one to set a new benchmark, and plus the way we have done our office over there, the showroom which we have, it's an experience center. So I always tell customers that if you want to experience the Dubai real estate market, you can easily just visit our office because we have the scale size models of many famous communities of Dubai.
Dubai Creek Harbor,
Dubai Creek
like,
Harbor.
yeah,
We have the Palm Jumeirah, Dorchester Collection Residences. We
yeah.
have few other Business Bay projects at the
Wow.
moment, so people can actually feel like they're as if they are visiting a sales center in Dubai.
So we have right now probably 10 people in London office.
Well, we're 15 now.
Oh, your congratulations, 15.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So what did it take to create a good team in London? Like, was it difficult?
Yes, that was the most challenging part and the most difficult part because the work ethics and the nature and the idea of the real estate is very different over there. The UK real estate operates in a complete different way. Okay, the procedures are very tedious and long, and there is a lot of compliance and conveyancing involved in the real estate transaction. Unlike the UAE market, which is a more fast-paced market, more smart technology has been applied. You can use the apps and the portals from the developers to process your real estate transactions, which are very easy. And especially hats off to the land department here. Everything is available. The information is very much visible and very smart. Over there, it's not like that. So it was very difficult to find the people who would be able to adjust especially in the fast-paced UAE real estate market. So yes, it was very challenging, and with the time, it took me a lot of time to build a nice team. Most of my team members have actually spent a good amount of their life in Dubai.
Oh,
So
yeah.
so they have actually migrated to UK for family reasons, for the other just children's education reasons, or different things. They've migrated, but they've always worked in the Dubai real estate
So
market.
that's what I want to say. So the focus of the London office is to sell Dubai.
It has become. So when we first opened up, we had a focus on both UK and UAE markets.
Yeah.
But the brokerage runs with the brokers. The brokers are our assets, okay? And the brokers prefer to work in the UAE market. Why? Number one, the customer demand. So
Yeah.
customers are demanding the UAE real estate market over there from the UK. So that's what's driving the force to work more in the UAE market. Second thing, the ease of business. So the ease of transaction, the ease of the property transaction is attracting the brokers to work more on the UAE sector because it's quicker for them.
Yeah. If you remember back in 2018, I think we had a roadshow with Shoba.
Yeah.
And Shoba office is very near to our office.
Yes,
It's
it
like
is.
walking distance. So when we had the clients walking in, and I remember the biggest sales pitch I had, of course, it's the product, and then it's not only about the product, right? And then it's who they deal with. Now, when they got to know that they're dealing with someone who are based here, and not only based here, they're a few steps away from the Shoba gallery, that naturally gives them the comfort that, hey, I've got the guys that are here available, in UK. I can reach them out anytime, or I can pass by and have a coffee. Or if I have any issue related to SPA documentation, some clients we even help that that to take their SPAs to come to Dubai, or to travel with them from our London office to Dubai to show them the projects or locations physically and to deal with them. So that whole experience basically is comforting the clients to work with us, right? So that's something which gives a huge benefit.
See, this is the part of our main sales pitch every day. So when we
Yeah,
meet the customers at the events or at the meetings, we tell them specifically that we're not just here for this weekend. We're not here
yeah,
visiting. We have a permanent office here. You can frequently visit us here. We can have a follow up meeting here. And even once you have invested or purchased or sold your property, the follow ups
mm,
of the documentation, the paperwork can be done from our office as well. And to be honest, it's become very normal now after the 5 years, with the clientele being built over there. The customers, whenever they're at the Oxford Street or in Selfridges, they're shopping around and they would just give
pass
us a
by, have a
call.
coffee.
Hussein, let's have a coffee. We were just in the area. And they even bring their own friends and
Yeah,
they actually, they like it as well. So they refer a lot of friends to come and see us as well. So it's become like a permanent address. Like I would say it's become a permanent Dubai in
yeah.
London Mayfair, that whenever somebody needs anything related to the Dubai real estate or the UAE real estate, people do tend to recommend us in a way that, you can go to somewhere in Mayfair. Okay, Aeon and Tristle is there.
You know, um, Having that said, it's interesting point for me. And when I was doing my first road shows in UK, and of course, I mean, let's be honest, we used to have successful road shows, and we used to have road shows where I call it like experience, right? So because obviously you learn from mistakes, and we had those mistakes in the past now, which led us to have a permanent office, which is operating from UK, but it also represents not only UK but the whole Europe. I mean, I remember having clients actually flying over from Paris, flying over from different cities in Europe. They were in UK. They were not coming specifically for event, but they were there in UK at that time and point. They heard about our event. They coming passing by to us, and they okay. So you guys have an office here. That's good. So what you offer, what you have for sale. Now, speaking particularly now this part, which was very interesting for me, because coming from Dubai, we are used to deal in a very like fast way, which is a normal way in Dubai, right? So because the person comes, sees the property, checks the details, selects the right unit, and if he has the funds available, he buys, and that can happen as fast as 5 minutes or as long as maybe a couple of days, right? Which is the complete opposite in UK, because there is a different culture of business, right? And people, they do like to take their sweet time and to think about, discuss with the family members, and that's the norm. That's the norm. That's how what we are not used to, and obviously you guys know that culture. Can you tell me a little bit about that culture, and how does that benefit being in London?
So over the last 6 years, I have learned to have patience.
Yeah,
I've become very patient. Okay, when I'm in Dubai, it's completely different. But when I'm back in London, I've become a very patient person because people love to take things very easy. Okay, they take it slow, they discuss, they do the due diligence. Because see, I agree with them as well in a way.
yeah,
See, they're sitting in London, okay, and they're buying a property in Dubai, a property which is an off plan, which is going to be completed in 3.5 years. They don't know where the location might be, what is going to be it like. So they will have to take some time, to have that credibility, to have that, due diligence done, and to help them make the decision. Previously, with the years it has improved. Okay, now people
Okay.
are, because they have invested in the UAE market, or their friends or family have invested, so they've learned that experience, so they've learned about it, and they understand that with the good products or the good communities or the good developers in Dubai, the inventory gets sold out on the launch day, so they have to work hard. How this happened? With us giving them the information, helping them with the expression of interest. But if they're not doing the expression of interest timely, they were losing the opportunity. So they
Yeah.
lost the opportunity in first launch, second launch, third launch. But at the fourth launch, they were also ready, and they realized that this urgency is not actually done or pushed by the agent. It's the market's norm and the demand. The growing demand of the real estate in Dubai is creating this urgency. So
Yeah.
now, with the time, people have actually improved, and they actually like this fast-paced process.
Yeah. They're adjusting to Dubai culture.
Yes, they are.
Now, speaking about the investors who are buying properties in Dubai, so how do you classify them? Are they buying holiday homes? Are they investing or diversifying their investments? Or, they just looking for a quick flip? What kind of buyers are you dealing with in UK who are investing in Dubai?
See, there are different kinds of buyers and different kind of goals as well.
Mm.
Recently, what I've come across is that people are looking for a proper home in Dubai. So they're actually moving their families, they're moving themselves, they're
Wow.
moving businesses. There's a lot of migration happening from that part of the world, not only just UK, but from overall Europe as well, towards the Middle East and especially in the UAE.
Oh, yes.
So
Oh,
there's a huge
yes.
migration.
But specifically, let's say UK itself. So people are mostly saying buying, not only investing to make numbers, but also they're looking for a permanent home.
Permanent home.
Okay.
Not just a holiday home, not a hybrid home, a permanent home, along with few
Bro,
investments.
but why? I mean, it's UK, it's London, and everyone from the United Arab Emirates or, for instance, GCC, as soon as they get a small chance or short weekend, they travel, they enjoy their time there, the weather, the nature, whatsoever. But we see the complete opposite thing from people living in UK. What's the reason outside the security issue, which we all know? What are the other reasons that people are moving to Dubai?
See, the current environment situation over there, in a way of whether it's for the safety, security, or the business, that is not favorable, especially for the high net worth individuals. Okay, so the growing amount of taxes, the policies which are not favorable for the businesses and the high net worth individuals is driving them to relocate to Middle East, or especially Dubai or UAE, for X number of reasons. They're actually incorporating their businesses here.
Also incorporating
They're
businesses.
incorporating their businesses. They're setting up their head offices. They're setting up their businesses here, and they're operating from here. So because they like the vision of UAE, the 2040 vision, which is favoring the businesses which come from UK. So that is the one big drive force. Second, most important, which I'm also going through as well at the moment, that I want to relocate my children by the
Mm.
end of this year to Dubai permanently, because the
Mm.
safety and the security issue is very, very critical at the moment over there.
So now you're saying basically probably 80% of the team focused selling Dubai, sitting in London.
Very true. Very
Yeah.
true. They all have the experience from the UAE market already, plus the demand is driving them to work on it. So we've been doing continuously events every
So
two
you
weeks.
want to say that, I mean, that's interesting for me. Being in Mayfair, having the team of 15 people, you don't focus selling Mayfair or selling London, but the team and you, I mean, obviously being the leader, decided to just concentrate on selling Dubai.
Very minor, to be honest. So most of the team is still working on
I
the
mean, your
UAE.
team members are British, right?
Some of them are,
What do you mean
and
some
some
of
of
them?
them are not British, because some of them just recently migrated to UK, so they
Okay.
haven't become the citizens. They have their visas. They're going through the whole residency process right now. Over the next 5-6 years, they tend to be, or 4 years, they're going to be the British citizens.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's your like operational hours? Because knowing UK, like if, whenever we travel, and go walk around the city, and then you just see real estate offices, right? And every time I see them around 4 or 5 p.m., the offices are closed.
See,
I
this
mean,
is where we come different.
okay.
We don't have any operational hours. Okay, we're brokers, we're agents, so we don't have any set times. Plus, we are fighting against the time difference with the UAE market.
Yeah,
So,
4 hours
yeah.
difference.
So our actually market starts at 7 a.m. in the morning if we are working in the UAE market. Okay.
Yeah,
So my agents and myself, we're sometimes starting from our beds, to be honest. As soon as we
yeah.
wake up, we start. And then we continue with our journey and then we reach office. So normally the office hours are like the official office hours are between 10 to 7. Okay. But the agents over there do not just specifically work in the UK market. They work beyond as well. They work in Australia, they work in America, Canada, Hong Kong, Europe, all the markets from that particular office. So they even, they're working all day. There's no specific set time. But the office is open between 10 and 7 p.m. on the weekdays. And on the weekends, we even go till 10 p.m. as well.
So, having that said, the clientele that
Yeah.
dealing with you,
Mhm.
like probably majority of them, let's say maybe 80% of them are the British people staying in UK.
Not necessarily, to be honest. So because we discussed earlier as well, that we're the very prime central location. Okay, there are a lot of people who are tourists or the business visitors who are visiting
Okay.
London, and they
Yeah.
are passing by our office and they see a showroom which is very unique to them to see something in London where they're seeing the master plans of Dubai and a lot of Dubai branding and the videos playing. So they get excited. They get curious. They walk in. They ask us about the projects and what's happening in Dubai. How's the market happening? We say we have we're very casual, like a short meeting, and then they set up a time with us. Whether they go back or staying further in London, they set up a time with us and they do a second meeting or third meeting. So that has generated us the clients who are not even the based in the UK.
So the ones who are based in UK,
Mhm.
give me 5 reasons, because I think there are more there are more reasons actually. But let's say we focus on 5 major reasons why people in UK invest in Dubai.
Number one, the return on investment. It's a lot higher in Dubai
What's
currently
the
compared.
average return on investment
So
in
in
UK?
London, if you have a property, your yields would be just around 3 to 5%. Okay, gross. Yeah,
Gross.
3 to 5, and
And what is
5%.
net?
Net after paying out that, you'll be taking 2% home, to be honest, or even
Oh,
less than that, 1.5. See, 5% is also when you go in the greater London, outside London, towards Heathrow, Slough, and these areas. If you're in central London, 3% is a
no
blessing.
way. No way you can make 3% in central London.
Three
Yeah.
is a blessing. So 2.5, and then gross, and then taking home with 1% as a net, or even less than that, and that with the stringent policies which are favorable to the tenants over there. So many, the landlord is always on a
Hmm.
side which he would lose.
Okay. The
Number
other
one.
reason.
Number two is the safety and security of the
Oh,
personal
100%.
life. So the growing number of thefts, the growing number of burglaries. Okay, so that is driving people, and the people are worried. They want their children to be in a safe environment.
And I heard from you that recently we had this issue in our office.
Yes.
What
So
was
after
what
six
wa- what
years,
happened?
somebody broke into our office within 6 years, and this never happened. This was the first time. I was away on the weekend as well, and then someone broke into the middle of the night and took some of the stuff from us.
So safety is definitely, I think I would say, after the financial benefits, safety is the second subject. What makes people in UK invest in Dubai?
Yes.
And I remember one of our colleagues, he says that whenever I come, and usually I take public transport, but the days that I decide to come with my car, I make sure I park it right in front of the office and I sit, and through the window, I watch my car while working. It's that bad, right?
It is. It's very bad.
Wow.
Third reason, inheritance. See, everything we do it for our family, for our children,
Yeah.
especially. Okay, you've got children, I've got young children, and we're planning ourselves from now that we want them to benefit. Imagine if I had any portfolio in United Kingdom right now, and my daughters were to inherit that, they would
Yeah.
be paying 40% inheritance tax.
Oh, wow.
That's 40% inheritance tax,
Wow.
which is zero in UAE.
Yeah. And honestly, the inheritance law in UAE, God bless the leaders. It's so straightforward and transparent that, I mean, leaves no doubt that, that your kids or your generation can acquire your property. I mean, you're right. I mean, being a family person, when you invest in something, the first thing you think that what my kids get after me. And that's where UAE has the best platform that, hey, you've got something, you don't worry about it, your kids can take it as well.
Exactly.
And the other reason, fourth,
The fourth reason is that people here are seeking opportunities because it's a growing country. They have a vision. God bless the leaders again. They have set a vision of 2040 where they're empowering the small and medium enterprises. They're bringing the businesses here. They're creating so much of infrastructure. They're always beyond in their infrastructure, from the rest of the world. So that is attracting people to set up and incorporate businesses from here, do their startups from here because of the ease of business. So the ease of
Right.
business is a major attraction right now because people do not see the UK people are very smart. They're not seeing Dubai just as a market, as a tourist hub, weather is good and, it's a lot of sunshine, nice beaches. No, no, no. They're looking beyond that now. They are looking for the business opportunities and long-term opportunities. And thank God the golden visas has actually brought that confidence in the investors that they are here for long term.
It was one of the obstacles then when people were buying property in Dubai, and the question was they had like, okay, I get 5% return, 6% return, 10% return. Technically, I can make it, through any banking products, say bonds, for instance, stocks, right? But what else do I get? What else do I get? And the fact that those days, investor could only get 2 years visa, and I remember the day when it was like officially announced that investors can get 10 years visa on a minimum investment of 2 million. That's just changed the whole market concept. Do you agree with that? I mean,
I fully agree
do
with
you do
that.
you have do you see it as an opportunity for you to sell Dubai sitting in London?
The opportunity is growing day by day, to be honest,
Yeah.
and it's going to continue. And then 2025 is going to be even bigger. It's going to be the year where I think a lot of people will be migrating again to this part of the world from there. Especially, there's a lot of the news and the information already with the clients over there about the Dubai South, which is going to be a city within itself as well with a 1 million population. Okay, so people are eyeing a lot on that part of the Dubai region at the moment from UK.
I honestly, what I think, one of the biggest reason probably that people invest here in, United Arab Emirates, let's say, and not only Dubai but United Arab Emirates, because now there is an opportunity for everyone. Like, let's say, starting with 100,000 pounds, you have the opportunity to find a property. 100,000 pounds, right?
Yes,
Like maybe studio in international city.
you can.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter
You
anywhere.
have, if you have the money, you have the option.
There's anything for everyone.
And especially, Dubai does not sell just a property or just a square footage. Dubai sells the lifestyle. And now, what Dubai offers is the various different lifestyle. Do you like golf? You have a golf course community, residential buildings and villas on the golf course. You like the beach? There are the beach communities. You name them. You can have anywhere starting from, 5 million dirhams and going up to, hundreds of millions of dirhams, depending again on your lifestyle. So Dubai really sells lifestyle. It does not sell property, because property you can buy anywhere. I mean, imagine £1 million, can get you probably something small in the central London, or you go far, or outside London, it can get you a bigger space. But at the end of the day, I mean, my knowledge of London is not as good as yours, but I don't see a lifestyle with like having these properties.
There's no lifestyle. So that this becomes our fifth point.
Yeah.
So the fifth reason for people to invest in this part of the world is lifestyle. They're seeking a good lifestyle, a quality lifestyle, and value for money. Okay. Having a gym, swimming pool, jacuzzi, spa in a
It's
building is
it's
very normal
it's very normal.
in Dubai.
In
Okay.
Dubai, you can't impress
Okay.
with this
But in
anyone.
London, it's even parking is a blessing. So all these new builds, there's no
Yeah,
parking law. So you're buying a £1 million apartment or a £2 million apartment, and you do not get a parking with that.
yeah.
So
Imagine.
that is the one reason people are finding value for money and a good lifestyle here.
Perfect. You know what I want? I want to switch to questions
Okay,
where you have to select between Dubai and London.
sure.
You ready?
I'm
And
ready
you have
for
to be
rapid.
very honest with that.
I'll be honest. I'll be straight. I've been honest in the whole interview. So
Okay. Now, here the comparison.
go on.
What would you choose? Taxes, Dubai or London?
Dubai, of course.
I knew that, of course. Lifestyle,
See, the two different kinds of lifestyles.
and
Okay,
it
but
has to
personally,
be, it has
has
to
to
be
be
one.
Dubai.
Dubai. Okay. Education,
London.
London.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I would say the opposite. Dubai offers actually good education because I've got three children myself.
Yes.
They all go to schools here, and then you've got the American system, you've got the British system, and you've got the local Arabic schools. And honestly, anyone who wants to study here, whether they want to do their college or schools, I will always recommend that take your kid to Dubai because it's as advanced as any other Western educational system around the globe.
I
So
truly agree. But yes, my personal opinion is London. I studied in
fair
London. I
enough,
went to university there.
fair enough. Healthcare,
Healthcare, well, the quality wise is Dubai, but the expenses wise it's UK because UK is a free healthcare. So I'll take London, UK as an overall very
just
good
because
healthcare
of
system.
just because of the financial side that you can get free healthcare.
Financial side as well, and it's available for everyone. To be honest, affordable and available for everyone. So
Okay, business,
of course Dubai.
weather.
I like hot weather, so Dubai.
Yeah,
I love.
I like hot weather as well. I don't like rainy,
I
cloudy
don't like gray
weather.
skies as well. It
Yeah,
depresses me. I get this is the one major depression I have in UK. The
it's the
gray
weather.
sky and the weather and the rain. I hate rain.
It's good, obviously. I mean, to come as a tourist
For a week,
and
it's
for
good,
a week that you can have the difference
but
that
not beyond that.
cloudy and
Not beyond
rainy.
that.
Yeah, yeah. Last, living expenses.
Living expenses. A lot of people say that Dubai is very expensive to live, but I have noticed one thing that there's everything for everyone in Dubai. It depends on how you want to live, okay? You
Yeah,
can have a good, affordable value for money lifestyle as well, and you can have a very fancy lifestyle as well.
yeah,
But in UK, even the basic necessities are getting very expensive with the growing inflation rate. And that has been growing since post COVID. The inflations have gone really, really high, and the living costs and the utilities have gone very expensive. So, in that case, Dubai is favorable.
great. And what's your plan for 2025? I mean, as having the team in London,
Hmm.
what are you planning to achieve in 2025?
Of course, we have to maintain and remain the top of the real estate market. So, Alhamdulillah, we've been blessed for the 2 consecutive years in MR as the top number one ranking agency. We want to strive and continue to be the third time as well to be the number one agency of MR and the
Yeah,
UK office contributing towards that as well. So that is one major goal. We want to do basically bigger than all the years we've been there. So since 2018, when we started working from London office, we want to actually have 25 as our biggest year possible.
hmm,
At the same time, I'm happy to grow the team as well. I'm always available for good talent. So if anybody is there who has the Dubai real estate experience and wants to join us, they're most welcome to join us. So I want to grow the team as well.
send your CV if you are looking to join the London team and if you have the experience in Dubai real estate market.
And most importantly, give our customers the value from that office, that they feel that there's an office with a reason that they should visit, and not only just find out the information about the Dubai real estate market, but also practically apply it for their property management, portfolio management. Meet us there, grab this opportunity.
What are the top three locations that the British investors are showing their interest to invest in?
Right now, Dubai South
Okay,
in Dubai, Saadiyat Island in Abu Dhabi,
okay.
and Marjan Island in Ras Al Khaimah.
Oh wow, that's interesting, and that's quite like different type of products that you are dealing
People are
with.
diversifying. People are not now. People are considering the UAE as a whole market
Hmm.
from UK especially. So they're diversifying. They're not just restricted to Dubai. They're expanding to the other Emirates as well.
Yeah, I agree on this point, and I tell you something. There is a very good opportunity right now that a lot of people already understanding the value of investing in Sinai Island, Shoba. It's
It's heaven on
honestly
earth. It's beautiful. It's natural. It's
heaven,
beautiful.
like natural mangrove, those villas, and of course knowing Shoba building quality, and the price per square foot what you get, and again beach front.
And island living, and the location is perfect. So it's between. It's actually covering the Ras Al Khaimah, Dubai, Sharjah all
Bro,
together.
put it that way. It's only the 30 minutes drive to downtown. Like it's 30 minutes drive to downtown without the traffic. Of course, I mean, we're not comparing the peak hours, But on the other hand, look at it this way: you have a house on the water, on the beach, and it's a natural beach and mangrove beach. And it's, I think, underestimated right now. And where investors are going to make in the next few years
It's an undervalued project at the moment.
after the casino is open in Ras Al
After the
Khaimah,
casino is
after the
open,
community is built, right? And it's very exclusive island, like, a natural island. And
plus it's an island which is just developed by the one single developer. So then it did not sell the plots to the external other developers. So then the quality, the lifestyle of that community will be excellent. And of course, Shobha's quality is good.
bro, honestly, when we were having the helicopter tour,
Oh,
and I remember from the helicopter, the new devices, they have this Zoom X100. We were zooming and seeing the water, and you can see from your camera the fish in the water. I mean, you can tell like how clean is that beach.
it's a proper blue turquoise.
It's natural mangroves and reefs. It's a fantastic project, and I see a lot of people from all over the world like showing interest right now in Sinai Island. That's a new destination.
It's a new destination. I agree with you. At the moment, yes, it is one of the destinations where people are looking to because of the affordability and the beachfront living. So
Yeah.
it's a very affordable beachfront living compared to the Dubai's coastal areas where prices have gone really high.
Okay. One piece of advice to give to people living in UK and looking to invest in Dubai.
Very simple, very straightforward. Please do your due diligence, do your homework. Um, Use a broker who's very uh, well connected, very well informed, and well ranking, so they can give you an unbiased advice on the different comparisons and the different developers and different locations and different possible available opportunities. Um, then only your Dubai dream will come true because there is a lot of product in the market. Yes, everything is performing well, everything is selling well, but it is very important that the product or the portfolio should match your requirements. Something can be a good for your home, but something cannot be a good for investment for you as well. So it's very very difficult to basically select the right product. For that, you need an expert's advice. A broker is available, use them. Otherwise, do your due diligence, but do your homework and choose the right product.
That's a very, valuable advice. I think you've given people listening to you. Hasnain Bayar, thanks for coming and looking forward working together and
Pleasure.
make it a big year.
It was a pleasure meeting you.